Hey guys, what's up? It's TheThirdKnight here and welcome to a new video. Recently in game I've been doing a lot of medium clue scrolls. I've just been really enjoying doing clue scrolls for some reason. I guess it's ever since the clue scroll expansion update. There's been a lot of hype, a lot of new rewards. It's been a lot of cool videos all over YouTube and stuff of people getting really disappointed and people being really happy. So I decided that I would add to that by making this 50 medium clue scroll loot video. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. It's really cool to see all the new items. It's cool to open a clue and be like, oh look, that's a new item, I wonder how much that's worth, and then go to Zybez and be like, oh, that's like 15k. But you know, it's kind of cool nevertheless to see all the new items, and you never know what you're really going to get. So I'm just going to be skipping through most of the clues fairly quickly this video. I did record a bunch of them, but I'm not going to show you all of them because you guys will probably get bored. Probably seen a lot of clues already. But I will show you the loot right at the end and how much everything's worth based off of Zybez prices. Basically, I focused on killing Abyssal Leeches to begin with to get the clues. Abyssal Leeches are the lowest level creature that drop medium clue scrolls, I believe. At least they have the least hit points out of anything that drop medium clue scrolls. That was updated recently. They're pretty good, they're not bad. I was probably getting about one medium clue scroll every 20 minutes or so, and they have about 10 HP. So if you go to World 1, you go into the Abyss using a Fairing code if you've unlocked that. Very easy, that way you don't get sculled or anything. You can go to a separate spot where there's some Abyssal Demons as well. You can go in there, you just one hit a Abyssal Leech over and over again on World 1 because it constantly respawns really quickly. It's not bad, but I found that to be sort of fairly slow. I probably did that for about 10 medium clues. Then moved over onto guards, killed those for a bit. I actually did 2 medium clue scrolls there. It took me a total of 80 minutes to get 2 medium clue scrolls, so I was really surprised at that. And there was also a lot of people there, so sometimes people would actually crash you at guards, which is hilarious to like think about, you know. Falador guards, kind of feel sorry for those guys. Anyway, they were alright. And then I moved on to Pyrefiends, and that's where I stayed for most of the clues. I got 38 clue scrolls from Pyrefiends in about 5,000 Pyrefiend kills. I'm gonna have more statistics in the description of this video if you guys are really interested in that. But it was kind of cool to be able to, you know, check those out and see how many clues I could get from how many kills. And it was really great because I could track exactly how many kills I had using the Slayer log, which is in the Slayer gem. Definitely an awesome update. Constantly refer to that. I mean, it's just so great to be able to track that sort of thing. But yeah, like I said before, I'll have all those statistics in the description below. Also got a fair few Mithril chain bodies and adamant medium helms from the Pyrefiends. Those are the only items I picked up off of the Pyrefiends themselves. I think I got probably about 70 or 80 of both of those. And I also got some blue path of keys, some rune javelins, and some other sort of lucky drops. But other than that, I didn't bother picking up fire runes or coins because that would have just taken too long for me to do the clues. I have to obviously make it as fast as possible whenever I'm in game. So I didn't want to XP waste by picking up the extra coins or fire rune drops, even though could have maybe made a little bit of extra money in the long run. The time it would have taken me to pick up the extra stuff, I could have been spent doing something else which is more focused on money making if that's what I was after. Anyway, so it was a lot of fun. It was really great. Anyway, I'm going to move on to some live footage now and show you guys exactly what I managed to get. Just quickly, before I hop over to the live footage, I did manage to get some absolutely pimp trousers, the gold elegant legs, which you may have seen already, and also I managed to get 3 boaters in a row from clue scrolls, which was kind of weird. Not really sure if that's really lucky or really unlucky, but basically one after the other I got 3 boaters in a row. And the really funny part is the clue before that didn't have a boater in it, but the clue before that did have a boater in it. So I almost got 4 boaters in a row from clue scrolls, which is definitely kind of weird. Not really sure whether that's lucky once again or really unlucky. It would have been nice to get like 4 ranger boots in a row. Anyway, gonna cross over onto the live footage. Hey guys, so this is all the loot that I received after doing 50 medium clue scrolls. This is around 3 mil. These are just some of the items that I could fit in my inventory, which I've already got stacked in my main section of my bank. That's why I've got it in my inventory here. But basically this totaled around 3 mil based off of Zybez prices, and also their reasonable Zybez prices. I made sure I, you know, checked through what was selling and sort of what a sort of decent average price is. So, you know, that's not bad. That averages around 200k an hour if you're just focusing on farming medium clues, which, to be honest, that's not too bad. But it sort of also averaged around 60k a clue, which means, you know, farming medium clue scrolls probably not going to be necessarily really worth it unless you're, you know, just doing it for the fun of it, in which case it's, you know, some fairly good moderate cash. especially if you got a rare item, in which case it would be amazing cash depending on how long that took. But if you're doing Slayer and you get a medium clue and you've got the items to do that medium clue in your bank nice and ready, and you know exactly how to do it, you know most of the clues off the top of your head, you can easily smash that out within about 5 minutes or less. Should definitely be less than 5 minutes. And that's around 60k clue, so that's definitely worth it. I would sort of average around 700 to 800k an hour if you could really just constantly be doing medium clue scrolls. So I'd definitely say that's worth it, especially given that's sort of based off of my luck this video. And as you can see, I didn't end up getting anything really expensive. So, you know, if you did get an expensive item, that would especially definitely be worth it. I did get my awesome pimp trousers here, and I did get some new items such as the pink headband, and I also got a Gothic Smiter, which isn't that bad. That's around 350k. Headbands around 350k as well. These crozier things here, I'm not sure if that's how you actually pronounce it, but they're not actually worth that much. They're about 100 to 200k each. So, you know, it's sort of fairly average loot. I'm pretty happy with this though. I mean, I got a bunch of sort of new items, and you know, I've got all this mithril trimmed here, and it's kind of cool just to, you know, get some of the new items. You know, funny that I managed to get all these boaters, but you know, that's just the way it goes. Didn't get any ranger boots, which would have been nice. I think they're sort of around 1 every 200, I would say. Once again, sort of take that with a grain of salt. You know, that's sort of just based off of averages that, you know, people have sort of had. So that could just be sort of luck. You know, it might be something more. I don't know. But basically, that's what I got from 50 clue scrolls. It's kind of cool. I'm glad that, you know, I've managed to complete that, and now I am really looking forward to moving on to doing the same, but for hard clue scrolls, and doing those over at Cave Horrors. I'm really interested to see how many black masks I could get while I am farming 50 clue scrolls, 50 hard clue scrolls from them, and also what I could actually get from the hard clues themselves, and just looking forward to learning the hard clue scrolls off by heart as well, because that would be really cool just to be able to smash those out really quickly. I might do some live streaming of that maybe one day. Yeah, anyway, I'll definitely let you guys know if anything's happening with any of that. You know, if I'm live streaming, I'll post a video to YouTube and stuff, and just let you guys know. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. This is what I got. This sort of the Holy Sandals and the Ranger's Tunic came out. Those were just 2 new items added onto the clue scrolls. Ranger Tunics for elites only, but the Holy Sandals were for mediums. That came out about halfway through I was doing this. Obviously didn't get any Holy Sandals. Not really sure how much those are worth. I think they're around 300k to be honest. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's basically what I ended up getting, guys. That's it for this video. 50 medium clue scrolls complete, and this is a reward. Definitely going to go sell all of this besides the teleport scrolls. Wouldn't mind keeping the gold elegant legs because they're pretty pimp. But, you know, I think I sort of need the money more, and I need the supplies more, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do these cave horrors properly. Might cannon them depending on how much that costs, but, you know, whatever the fastest method is, I would ideally want to do that. But if it's too expensive, then I'll definitely have to sort of stray away from that, because I'm not actually that rich in this game. Definitely not rich at all, in fact, just sort of scraping through. Just every penny counts. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys in another video soon.